Hello, everybody. I'm Jarbochov with our very own Morning Toast. That's him. Say hi, Morning Toast.
I'm Morning
There we
Toast.
go. We did it again. Morning Toast, co-founder of Foursquare 7 Pongs. I haven't seen him probably since last year.
Probably not.
We're here to showcase a bunch of games. He is a indie darling on the Pico 8 system. You're in publications.
True.
So we're gonna play some of the games.
Print.
Yeah, we're gonna play some of the games that Morning Toast is actually made for Pico 8. He's gonna tell me what to play, and he's gonna kind of tell us behind the scenes what went into making the game. And I'm gonna do my best not to make his games.
I already look like crap. Don't worry.
So you tell me what we're gonna start with.
Start with Steel Hunter.
Steel Hunter.
That's the latest release.
This is a latest release from Morning Toast.
This is the one that got me into retro. Like they've been like seeing my games for a while, and then I don't know if it was just they needed filler or what. But he like the guy that runs the homebrew column in Retro Gaming is like, hey, interview. I'm like, sure, that would be fantastic. So did a little 4-paragraph interview, and he asked about this game because this was the last one I did. Yeah. This one is one of those ones. So Pico 8 is fertile ground for like remakes and right. There was a game on the Atari 100, I think it was, called like
Okay.
I forget.
Yeah.
And it was kind of this. You got a submarine. You're dodging all these landmines. It was fun in that kind of like, Atari way.
Right.
And I was like, this is kind of cool. And you make it challenging for yourself. And I'm like, how can this be a little more challenging and a little more story and a little more. I kind of took that seed and just added to it.
Got it. So our mission is to clear the coast and harbor of all the enemy ships using our top secret advanced mini sub.
And the nice thing about Pico 8, you can play.
Yeah, okay.
The nice thing about Pico 8 that I like about them, let alone making them, is that like they're short games. They're not 40-hour marathons, right? These are like 15-minute breaks, which I really like because frankly that fits my life better than 40-hour kind of daunts that really have.
Oh, we got screen wrap.
Watch the falling Coke can.
So, can you tell us a little bit about Pico 8? Like how, like it's sort of like limited resources in terms of what you can make.
They call it a fantasy console, which it feels kind of like a misnomer, but I get it. In that, like, it's the guy who made Pico has basically created this engine that has very limited technical restrictions artificially. Like he's basically said, you're going to have 16 colors to play. Hey, you're going to have 8-bit kind of processing power kind of stuff. Going to have to fit everything that you want to do within 32 of file space. So it really forces your hand in a lot of creative decisions. You might want to have like 1,000 feet that you're only going to be able to do whatever you can. There's like character limits and stuff. It feels very retro, even though I didn't really experience that retroness, that nostalgia. Like, it still feels good, and I would get as you. Oh, I'm gonna add this now. Add this direct hit.
For him or me? I guess kiss it. Kiss that mic.
Mwah.
That was cool with the like 3D perspective there.
This is what got me to do it, was that whole thing. I said, I want to make a game where I have a periscope that you can shoot, because I thought that was always fun. And I had to wrap the rest of the game around.
I will say this is pretty easy to get first time. Don't hit the mines, don't hit the dynamite.
Yeah, it gets that's kind of the other challenges you get. It's very like, well, think about like the games I don't know we grew up with, right? Like they didn't have a lot of in-game instructions per se. That was a luxury we didn't get till much later. Like you had to read manuals, you had to kind of either just get it or understand it or oh
rip. Mission failed. Doing
it. There is a Steel Hunter follow-up too.
Oh,
Steel Hunter Evasion Tactics.
Oh,
it takes out all the story and just has the mine thing here for like speed runs and high scores.
Oh, nice.
One guy on the Pico 8 community, he got this one and he's like, "Oh, this would be great if I could just like speed run this thing." And I'm like, "You can, but it's also kind of random, which I don't know how that
RNG, man, yeah."
So I'm like, "Well, that's a good idea because." Once you get kind of good and you make the game out of this part that you're in, stage 1 of trying to get things as quickly as possible without getting killed, that has its own game in it. I just kind of sat and ran
Why are
with
these
it.
bubbles going so fast, man? I need my oxygen. There we go. Oh, okay, this is going much worse.
I will say, too, that went well. Notify the families.
All right, one more time.
But I will say now, it's very interesting seeing this on such a giant screen, I gotta say. I don't know if I like it, but it works. But like, to me, the way it is made and works best on handheld.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of like the Game Boy level of resolution.
Yeah, it's even less than that, I think. But because in the interview with Retro Gamer, they were kind of asking like, how I got hooked up with it, how did I find it, and all that stuff. And there was a handheld released 10 years ago now called Pocket Chip, basically a little Linux thing, and it had Pico 8 built in, and it looked really cool. And I was like, "Oh, this is neat!" So I got one. It gave me Pico 8. I had fun with that. But I thought, and the hype obviously was that it would be what kind of like the Playdate is. Right. It didn't happen that way. They went out of business due to whatever.
Yeah.
Kind of stuff. But I kind of look at this in that Playdate kind of way, right? Like you can play Playdate games not on the Playdate, I'm sure.
I'm going to say something that might be a hot take. Your games are more entertaining than a lot of Playdate games in terms of like the arcade feel. I think I don't know what it is, but like some games like this just don't. They're not doing a lot of this over there.
Well, and I don't have a Playdate. I haven't taken that step yet.
Yeah.
Frankly, I've had enough fun with this.
Yeah.
But like from what I've seen, the Playdate seems to beg for uber creativity, which is awesome.
Oh, yeah, you don't have any colors in the Playdate, and I would say even the processing speed's probably a little slower.
It's probably faster. I have no idea.
I don't know.
Resolution is certainly higher, even if the colors aren't there.
Yeah.
But I just think the creativity level on Playdate's a lot higher.
It is.
But you also don't get, I think you're right. I think people can overlook the simple fun of arcade games just because you look at this and you go, well, what's new here? What's fascinating here? Not much. Straight up. That's not the point.
There have been like a couple shmups on the Playdate, and I'll say that very squished. They've been like, there was a vertical shmup on a horizontal screen that it was very difficult to play. Got him. All right, let's go back. What do we want to do next?
Try the Alien Harvest. That's one of my favorites to the. I will get to Buzzkill because I know you like that one. But
Buzzkill is my favorite.
I'm still planning to do Buzzkill 2 per your request.
Okay. So Alien Harvest. We got some xenomorphs in here, right?
Yes, this is the quick intro story I wrote is quite literally hooked up right to aliens. So like just because I'm a fan, and I found these the art for this I stole straight up. So it's like so I just put it in there and made it. But this is your kind of classic maze game where you gotta run around and try and collect all the eggs before the aliens get you. But if you play this thing on your handheld in a dark room with your headphones in, all right. Oh, you won't be all right.
No,
Scare the crap out of you. But
eggs detected. Collect as many as you can before they hatch. Wait for the beacon when the eggs are gone. Beacon. Looking for eggs. Looking for
one button. I don't know which one's. One button opens your map. I'm going to show you where things are.
Okay.
And the other one does your action. Whether that's...
Oh, that was just a one bullet gun.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a one gun, but it auto aims, so you don't have to aim it.
Okay.
This isn't a shooting game. This is a find your way game. And run. Ah.
Wait a minute. Oh, do I have to wait? I have a timed cooldown for the map?
Yeah, there's a battery. You gotta charge up.
Okay. Yeah, you can't just open your map to pause.
No.
That's so if there's an alien. Oh no, facehugger. Hatch detected. Go up, and left, up. Left. Where was it?
That stick won't help you with the facehugger though. So you got to go back to the blue dot.
Oh, okay.
You got to get the hell out of here.
Oh, I have to wait too.
Yeah, a lot of waiting.
Okay, so I
So
see.
you only got one egg on that.
So we have to collect
planet
12,
instead of 2.
The win conditions 12 eggs.
To get to the last level, you need 12 eggs.
12 eggs. Okay, but there's only a certain limited number of eggs on each level.
Yes.
And if we don't get to them in time, facehuggers are happening.
Yeah. You just basically got to go to the next planet, and it's pretty endless. It's endless and random. It's all random. This is I think this is the first game I made on Pico 8 that has it is not just bullets.
Yeah.
Shmups are my favorite, right? Better place that stick. Wrong button.
Oh, the map does not pause.
No, it does not.
Does not pause.
No, aliens don't stop just because you're looking at a map. Excuse me. Excuse me.
I'm immersed in the realism.
And but this is probably the first one I made that didn't involve just constant shmup kind of stuff. And part of the reason I did it was just to see if I could. Right? That's learning game dev and what kind of games
what
you
can
can
I
make.
figure out.
And these typically aren't the games I really play. I am very much a bullet and arcade kind of dude. But I was very happy with how this turned out, but also just how enjoyable it was to make and have a game that has a quote story, but has an ending.
Right.
Most of the games like Buzzkill and Invader,
they're classic arcades for score.
Yeah, high score, endless kind of thing. And there's no score here, but and sometimes like Steel Hunter has no score, and when you get to the end, you're just kind of like, eh.
I see what the stick does. So this is the spiritual predecessor to Don't Dig Up the Dead in terms of things chasing me.
Yes, it is. If that's the pinnacle of my making so far, which I think it is, it's made the most money. If there's yeah, so the stick that you have will attract them and delay them, but will not kill.
It will not last forever.
The rifle will shoot them.
Oh no. Still alive. Still alive.
Not running.
Nap time up.
More eggs. You might.
Good
You're done.
Okay. Oh yeah, I need to keep an eye on my egg counter because they be hatching. Okay. Going up. We're gonna make it home. We're gonna make it home to our family. We're gonna see our family again. Okay. 4 eggs detected. Ooh.
That's a different color.
A different color palette we got there. So many colors.
16, sir.
Don't get crazy.
Well, you are just blowing through all your pickups, aren't you?
Yeah. Don't look at me for your pro strats. What?
Paralyzed by the jungle alien.
What?
He's hiding in the bushes.
Why did you do that?
Shoot him. Did you? Attention to your motion tracker.
Oh, it's the sound. We got some sound design
Those
here.
those beeps tell you everything you need to know. Shot. More eggs.
Oh my gosh, I'm so slow. Take it home. I want to see my family once again. My kids.
Or you got. You see your kid. You only got 6 more. You're good. You got 5 right here. You get all 5, you're almost there.
Oh, this is a very small map.
The other difficulty with not difficult. Fun challenge was like the mini map.
Yeah.
You were position. Learned a lot making that I certainly, as you noted, brought forward such winning titles as Don't Dig Up the Dead.
Lucky. This is skill. This is skill-based gameplay.
Skilled maze running. Is that a thing?
There's 0 eggs. Okay, we gotta get home. Gotta get home. Wait, we're... Oh! No. No. Here we go. Okay. Come on. Come on. Drop
What did you get that time?
I think 3 or 4.
You left. All right. Do it. Get the joy of finding
This is a huge map.
fishing pole.
It's the way he's holding it out, stretched like that.
Oh.
We're gonna go over here now.
Ooh. Find a body, get a gun. Hurt.
I know you had limited colors, but they should have been red shirts.
Actually, there was one of the guys I work with. He's still alive, but like he is a pixel artist kind of guy.
Yeah,
fun and hobby kind of stuff. I showed him this game and he played it and he like, can I help you remake it? I'm like, sure. So he took the sprites and he colorized them still within the palette, but he didn't make it so stark. So there's where's
my ship? Where's my ship? Where's my ship? Left, middle. Oh, thank goodness. Do the bodies? Do the bodies like show back up, or like are they perma? Like they're there.
Bodies?
The corpses.
Oh.
Like I think I've gone back to certain areas and there's been a body there. Do they respawn?
No.
Okay, so these are.
They're there, and like the face huggers find the bodies.
Yeah,
and if they find the bodies,
so
then they turn. Then they turn into the big alien. At that point, you get enough?
No.
Well, you did.
Oh, I did.
There you go. You're on the last board.
The queen. Travel to Pico 8 and blow it up.
Well, this one's a little different. You gotta find. You gotta find the bombs.
Okay.
They are not on your map.
Oh, of course not.
Right. So they are not on your map. They're scattered throughout this giant map. You got to stand on them. That'll arm them. And then once all 3 are armed, you go find the detonator, stand on that, and then you got to get the hell out. So then it's just and
the queen's just going to be hunting me.
The queen actually doesn't do anything.
Okay.
But there's a bunch of dudes, normal alien dudes running around.
Gotcha.
You also don't know where she is, but if you look at your map, you'll probably find her, obviously. The goal here is not to find eggs.
Right.
There are eggs, but you don't need to collect them.
But that will help from spawning, right?
Well, we won't find out.
All right. That's fun. What's next, sir?
I would say either don't dig or buzzkill if you want.
No, we'll do buzzkill. I also want to do bustin'. Because we got to do that for Ghostbuster Dad, because I'm sure he'll get a kick out of that.
Oh, yeah, totally.
So yeah, I got to play Don't Dig Up the Dead before it was released.
You were a play tester.
I was a play tester.
You're on the credits.
Game. I am?
Oh,
I've never seen the credits.
Oh, wait, I gotta see those credits.
I've never been good at this game, so
you're listed some. You might be on the listing.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you're in the game. There's not, like I said, there's limited.
You're not a body in the game.
Okay, how do you get voice to work?
That's not the coolest thing.
Really cool.
That's cool. It was some library that somebody made just for Pico 8 to like make sound stress and stuff. So That's a total one-off, and this is so. Pico 8 also has like you can make they consider them carts, right?
Yeah.
They're the game files, but you can chain a bunch together if you want. And because each cart can only have a limited size, like this title screen is one cart.
Oh,
because of the picture and the speaking, and then it changed to the next one. So
gotcha.
It's only frankly it only
that's
works.
how much effort.
It was, but it's really cool.
It is really cool.
And it sells it, but the unfortunate thing is that it only works then if you're online, because then it has to go look up. It fetches the other cart and get the next one.
Got it.
I have a version where it's a single version, but it doesn't have the cool intro. So I can, if you want to pass it around, because one guy online actually asked, he's like, "Hey, I don't have internet readily available all the time, but I want to play this," and it just fails. So I sent him a fucking cart with a very cheap intro.
All right.
Not as scary or freaky.
We're getting the fun facts here. All right. Don't dig up.
Fun fact here is that, like, you absolutely sold me on finishing this game. Because I have a really bad habit of, like, getting into a game, getting about 80% there, and then going, I'm bored. Or I hit a wall where I can't solve a problem and it's not happening. So I just go find some other project because I got no shortage of, like, game ideas to try and prototype.
Yeah.
But when you came over and you played this and you like almost literally jumped in your seat with a little bit of fear and like, oh my God, like that was a moment for me. Really was, because it's like you don't see that unless you're playing with somebody right now.
Yeah. Especially like the first time, because you're like you've play tested.
Yeah, I know it like the back of my hand. I'll ask people online to test it, but I don't know what they're feeling. I just got to go by what they're saying.
That like reaction.
And the feedback was great from them, but it's like, see you actually do that, I'm like, aha. So if anybody else that plays this game has that kind of like reaction to it, that's worth it.
I did practice this before we went. So this is the old guy. We have to talk to the old guy first. Thank goodness you're here. Sleepers are roaming free and they're angry. This forest was once a landfill that was made on top of a graveyard.
Don't judge.
It's like that place by 270 and 71. All right. Help me find 3 buried magic relics so I can get rid of the sleep. I love the findometer. You guys make sure you have a findometer at home. It helps a lot. These darts and the shovel. It's low but reliable. Explore the forest, and when the needle points to the red and beeps, hold down, bring me the relics and keep other items in your backpack. The items will be useful if the sleepers get too close and attack.
It will.
Press X to open your backpack and see what items you're carrying. You can dig anywhere, bury an item, or make room for it.
Is easily the game with the most text as well.
Keep an eye out for it. It's got some like deep mechanics. Keep an eye for chests, unlock them, and items inside will stay with you forever. Come talk to me if you want advice or check your progress. I'll take care.
It's a lot of upfront,
and make haste,
right?
But beware.
Like, after this, there's not a lot of talking to worry about.
You made a manual with this game, right?
I did.
Yeah, so because there's items that you'll find and you can read about their stats, but like figuring out what stat does what.
Yeah, so the gist of this is that you're roaming around this forest that was a graveyard that was a landfill and digging stuff up, right? And because you're looking for those relics, but you're going to dig up all sorts of random junk that was once in that landfill. And each one of those things has can help your stats somehow. Right? Like, oh, you got the best one right out the gate.
This is the best one?
Bear. Yeah.
Okay.
It +1s all your stats. So
okay,
there's like 5 stats of like strength and speed and all this other kind of typical stuff, right?
Yep.
So you're going around and you're looking for the relics. Everything you dig up.
Oh, see, that's what got me. Did you see that thing that just immediately went off screen after I dug?
And so the more stuff you have in your backpack, the math sums up to give you your stats, right? So I did make like a manual, like a good old fashioned like chart that would be like a pack-in on the old like Nintendo games, right? Like here's your stats that you can use to do that.
Rusty key. Oh, see, he just flew off the screen.
So there is a chart that you can like, oh, when you dig up the, I don't know, wine glass or the VCR or whatever else you get, like, what is that? How does that help? Do you want to keep this? Do you want to keep that?
Because we'll get the dead are gonna find us eventually, and you'll see what.
Yeah, next hole should get it to you.
Oh, we dug up the dag. Okay. And like you were saying earlier, you love shmups, and guess what we've got?
That's what I've now. So like the shmupping part,
yeah,
it's easy to say it's not perfect, but it's not perfect. It was very challenging getting the timing and the balance right in this. This is what I learned from this game in terms of shmups and game balance. Incredibly difficult to get it right, especially when you're the only one making it. Like you said, after like a couple weeks, I'm like, this is easy, and then I give it to someone else, and they're like, this is. It's like, okay, I gotta find that thing.
I do remember when I was practicing, I didn't have any items, and I got to. I'm assuming the dead have different stats themselves.
The dead. This is the balance part.
Yeah,
is they scale up based on various things that you
like the items I've collected,
the number of holes you've dug, the number of items you have ready to go, the number of times you've fought bad guys. They essentially get stronger the longer you play.
And I was just brute forcing it on one. I remember.
Rose is one of these special items.
All right. Well, we'll
so if you take the wilted rose, you can put this one back. Come back and get it. Wilted
okay.
Rose can be very helpful. But if you get someplace where like your meter is getting close to the red or whatever, and you bury the wilted rose, it will show you where other things are buried right out the gate, and it's a safe zone. You will not dig up. You will not dig up the dead in the area where a wilted rose is.
Got it.
Those are like the kind of things I just stole from good old fashioned, like, I don't know, RPG.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, oh, you got the rose, you're safe. This is the highest grossing game I've ever made, by the way.
So you're like rolling in big bucks then, right?
No, it's pure donations. So all the people that gave me a couple bucks to play this game, I appreciate it. What I also learned is that people love horror games.
Yeah, this is amazing. Like this is scary
like
with these graphics. Old Horseshoe. My base luck has been increased.
That can only be a good thing. But I guess I like horror games too, but like it's like a thing that I didn't realize was really a thing until people kind of acted to it and donated.
Kids
all my games
love
are free,
horror games,
right? But it's all the like, hey,
what? I feel like you. Oh no! I feel like you deconstructed the survival horror. Like it's it's survival horror. I mean, but
yeah,
that looks like a.
But
hard,
you are
hard
taking
right
those
now.
risks.
That looks very hard right now.
Oh, this is not that hard.
Oh, this is nothing. Wait till he starts throwing up guts.
Yeah,
and it gets pretty hard.
That is hard for me.
Yeah.
Took it. There you go. You're throwing up guts.
There we go.
Although, much like any good shmup, there's a good safe zone where you can just kind of hang out if you find it.
What did I bury? Oh,
don't get rid of your teddy bear. Get rid of that lava lamp.
Yeah, this is why.
This is where
he's my manual,
and I have no idea what's what. I don't remember. But like this is where the chart comes in handy. And there's a phoneable chart too.
Oh, okay.
So in my little old 10-year-old Brian brain, I'm like, people are going to print this out and play it. No, they're not. I'm stupid.
Who has a printer?
Yeah, what's a printer kind of stuff. So I naturally made a thing you can shoot it with your phone, so you have your phone with you, presumably.
Come on.
This game can run long though.
Yeah,
because there's no strategy to finding.
Yeah. Actually, can we get a time check chat? Check. All right. Yeah, we could probably switch off of this to.
However, for future reference, though, too.
Yeah.
There, you will dig up a flashlight at some point, possibly.
Okay.
If you go to the old man and talk to him with your flashlight, he will tell you which direction the next relic is.
Oh, okay. See?
All these little deep things.
Does that have that in the manual?
No. So there is a for $2, you can get the deluxe version, which has the. No, I'm serious here. You can get the deluxe version that has the the game tips flyer in it and a special in-game item.
A special in-game item?
Wow.
How does that work? Like a code on the title screen?
No, it's just baked in there. It's a different cart.
It's a different cart.
You get
Okay.
a different cart and go.
You know what?
So
After this, I'm gonna.
I'll gift you one.
I'll donate $2 to Feeding America just for that. Yeah.
For $5, you get just your direct cell line, so you can ask him any day and night. What does this item do?
Counselor's Corner.
That's right. It's a straight line. Here's a text number.
To bring that fun little fact, you got to interview somebody from the Nintendo counselors a long time ago.
Oh God, yes,
Remember
that was years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun and funny. That was like 07, 08, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Like really old, before it was just easy to go on Facebook and find people. Oh, that's loud. And because basically what I did is I used to write letters to Nintendo Power.
Right.
Help me with this game. And they reply back to me, oh, you're going to have to turn that down. That's killing my ears. But like,
turn it down on.
I don't know why that's so loud. Boy, I made that poorly.
Yeah. Tech will be over here in a second.
But anyway, it's like, I wrote to Nintendo Power when I was little. They replied back. I was really excited just to get Nintendo letterhead, right? Kind of stuff. But then I found those when I was cleaning or organizing or doing whatever. And I put them online. I scanned them, put them on. I said, oh, this is cool, because I had my blog. We all had blogs, right? So I put it on the blog. And then one of the guys that wrote back to me emailed me. He's like, I'm that guy. And I'm like, are you shitting me? Like, come on. Like, no way. And so, like, I interviewed him. I'm like, hey, can I interview you and put it on my blog? And he's like, sure. Did that. And then another counselor saw it. And so he's like, hey. And I'm like, can I interview you? And then there's like this string of like 4 or 5 guys that were all gameplay counselors that worked at Nintendo Power in the heyday that, like, they answered my questions. Some of them didn't. A lot of them didn't. So many of them, right? But it was just really cool. And actually, I think one of those guys gave me those. I gave you some stuff a while ago.
Yeah.
And like Star Fox stuff or Pogs or something
they're right
like
above
that.
your head, actually.
Yeah. Anyway, he gave me those, and then I gifted them to your museum as such. That was cool.
So we're playing Bustin'. Bustin' makes me feel good.
Me too.
This is Ghostbusters themed. This one's hard. I mean, this one's fun, but this one's difficult. Especially after you get past the first stage.
So this is just a rip-off of Root Beer Tapper with Ghostbuster trappings. That's pretty much what it is. No shame. Also, sprites stolen. I believe they're Game Boy sprites. But this is another one that I put out there, and people liked it. People got it. It's a good IP. People know what it is.
Yeah.
But this was years ago when Twitter was still fun, that like somebody put out there, they took a picture, they had a Pico 8 arcade cabinet they had at their house.
Oh, that's cool.
Just like a little stand-up cabinet, right? And they had a Halloween party, and they took a picture of this kid playing Bustin' on this cabinet, and the guy was like, the kids loved playing this game, and they played it all night on the cabinet. And again, it's one of those like real world, like, that's cool.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that, like, I think about, even though there's no shortage of games these days, right? Discoverability is a real problem to find games, because there's so many. There's too many. You almost got this line. And that...
What's that sound?
That sound. Sounds like bone saw. What are they doing
yeah,
up there?
I was like...
But again, it's one of those things where it's like, I think about that when I read stuff in magazines, and their interview with a guy that they made a game I loved when I was little. Oh, I love that game. And like, I remember that game, whatever that game is. And I always think about that when there's a chance making these games, that like that kid was at some Halloween party, played this game, and he'll remember that somehow, right? Oh, I remember playing the game at Uncle Jared's house. Like, that was cool. What was that game? And it might have been mine.
Right. Yeah, it's the espresso machine. I just realized what it was. It sounded like an airplane landing. All right. Let's go ahead. Yep. Buzzkill.
Exploding Slimers remind me of those only cans.
The thing about Buzzkill though too is I was searching for like Pico 8 shops, just Google searching it to like see what other people have done and what other people are saying, and ended up on Reddit naturally. And there was a list, and someone listed this as like one of their favorites.
This is a good arcade game. I know you probably feel like it's okay. But it's a fun like risk reward challenge.
I like the mechanic.
Yeah. So we're gonna play Buzzkill. It's about bees. So hopefully we get some bee emojis in chat.
Save the bees.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and explain the mechanics here.
Yeah. So the story. There's no real story.
Bees.
But you are that character is supposed to be like a little oven, like a little or not an oven, but a fireplace, right? Like old timey pioneer fireplace, cast iron kind of thing. And you got smoke. The smoke will freeze the honeycombs and slow down the bees and block their shots. So you're trying to get rid of all the honeycombs to advance to the next level. Pretty much it.
I'm doing terribly on this first run.
But you only have so much power. So
the
more you lay on the fire,
you cannot hold that. You cannot spam buttons in this game. You have to decide whether you're using smoke or whether you're shooting the bees.
And it's a little brutal.
Yeah, it is hard.
I admit. And it's if I ever go back and fix this, which I probably should, like I would make it less brutal with like how quickly that goes down.
Yeah.
But there's also the case that a lot of people complain about, myself included last time I played this, is that when you get hit, your energy just drops.
Oh, I don't think I ever noticed that.
And like it just leaves you hanging out there naked, and you're just like, oh, like that's really uncool. So it's one of those things I would probably wait. There, it's on the left. Bomb comb. Yeah, I like this one in terms of the mechanic.
Yeah, I love the cooldown mechanic. I mean, I think that's what's different than most shmups is you can't just hold down your shoot button.
Where I feel like this, I don't know, not disappointed, but like is the I don't know, level design of sorts. It's kind of meh.
Yeah.
But the whole other mechanic that I thought would come across cooler was that those honeycombs expand. More are generated the longer they live. I think
there's enough already, buddy.
So over time they grow because bees make more honeycombs, right? So that's what they're doing.
Let's kill two.
Like that one on the right, that honeycomb on the right is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. You gotta get rid of that beehive, dude.
I died. Is that what you wanted me to do?
You are dead.
How many minutes there? 4. All right, we're just gonna do this for the rest. But yeah, like that. You'll see that meter does.
Oh yeah. That's the smoke. The smoke sucks down your meter a lot quicker than your bullets, fireballs, whatever. So you do have to like pump the brakes on the smoke. Yeah, and I have notes for Buzzkill 2, like that I've jotted down every time I talk to you. I'm like, okay, I got to do this for Jared, and like I'm trying to think of how to. I struggle with how to do different, but not too different.
Yeah, we got to make a true sequel, right? It's got to be different.
Got to be not just different levels, different more. So I've thought about like 2-player modes.
Ooh.
Where one guy's the smoke, the other guy's the fireball.
How many 2-player games are on Pico 8?
A lot.
Is there? I don't think I've ever played one.
Which I've never tried a 2.
I also know, like some other shmups, instead of holding down shoot, I tap shoot to kind of conserve meter. It kind of works.
You get the superpower rainbow meter there, you can just hold down.
I know, I wasn't paying attention.
But yeah, I've never tried a 2-player game. I think a 2-player shooty game is
going to be a little chaotic, yeah.
Well, it is, but I think it's from a design and make it standpoint, it's a lot easier because, like, I don't know, the whole bad guy logic, 2-player logic of playing the computer is really not beyond me, but just like I don't know how to really think about it, let alone execute. You know, like don't dig up the dead. Those guys are just wandering aimless.
There's
right? They're just floating on. Wow. Smoke. Oh. You did worse that time.
I did do worse that time. So outside of a few people like it, I mean, how's this one done? Long tail. Gonna come out and played it, and
yeah, it's just kind of on a bunch of lists for mups and stuff like that. Like I said, the Don't Dig Up the Dead got good attention because I think I released it around Halloween.
Yeah,
which apparently was really smart since it's a horror game. Totally unplanned. Just that's when I got done with it. The style of it, I guess.
Yeah.
It kind of reminded people of like Trinity and a couple of other those like lo-fi, kind of horror stuff. And the Itch website picked it up, put it on their front page, so it got a good goose.
Yeah, a good marketing
from
team.
that. So I made $50.
Nice.
Before fees. Yeah. But I'll take it. It's I think Invader Overload's got the longest tail because it's the oldest game.
Yeah.
But Don't Dig Up the Dead has surpassed that in half the time.
I mean, I think the charm of Don't Dig Up the Dead is it does feel like one of those it does feel like a classic game that could have existed.
It's very Apple II.
Yeah.
To me. Like the game you'd want to play during recess at school, but the teacher wouldn't allow it.
Yeah. I think it's your vibe in general.
So you'd have to
like Dylan origin story. They wouldn't let me play those games, so I made them instead.
That's right.
Well, they say, make what you love, right? And I do take that to heart. It's like, I like playing these games. I like arcade games. I know they're not in favor per se anymore.
Yeah.
But,
Dude, I know.
You give me a quick one.
Yeah, let's see a pro. Let's see a pro. Oh, we're out of time. We got time. We're doing the next thing. You got time for one game. We're in charge.
Roll the horizontal.
He needs to warm up anyways, because he's gonna. Actually, he doesn't need to warm up at all. He's gonna school me.
We got a matchup coming up soon.
Oh, he taps the smoke too. That's the key. That's the secret. Don't hold. Tap. Oh, and you see how that's a pro move right there. He pulled out that smoke on the level 2 title card there. He's just like, I know Honeycomb are gonna show up. Get that smoke out there. Yeah, I just love I just love this game thematically. Like smoke, bees, slow down, kill the honeycomb, kill the bees.
The other thing that hits me though a lot, especially with this game, is that like I really underestimated, because I don't fancy myself a pixel artist kind of person.
Yeah,
that gives me the most stress in making these games.
Really?
Is like how it looks, music
Yeah.
too. Music is a whole nother skill,
Yeah.
right? Kind of thing. Is that like, so I'm kind of always ripping off people's stuff, or stealing sprites from old,
Yeah.
Spectrum games or something like that.
I think you're all right with that. I don't know if Big Spectrum's gonna come after you.
No, well, that's the joy of I think Pico 8 too, right? But I really underestimated, I say, the satisfaction of when I do it myself.
Yeah.
Like, this is all just me drawing stuff.
Yeah.
I can draw a bee, for Pete's sake. And Don't Dig Up the Dead, that's just blobs and trees. So it's like, I can do that, certainly.
I think that's the thing with Pixar is like you've got the limitations of, you're not gonna make it look like a Super Nintendo game, right?
And that's the other thing I love about Pico 8 is that there's no expectation.
We understand that this is a person by the stick figure. Like we don't need.
Yeah,
that.
You get it.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be ridiculous. A lot of big bees.
You're really good at this game. You know every in and out. Yeah, I should have practiced more, but we will need to eventually get to pinball those.
Yeah. I got you. Gonna try and get to the queen bee. I forget how many levels there are in this game.
That's the great thing about Brian's like, I don't remember what we did. There's something.
Game's practically 10 years old now, so you know it's retro and
it's already retro. Retro inspired retro. Almost like he's played before. Level 5. Schooling me, man.
Please denote that the high score saved here will be mine. Much like on your pinball machine will be.
Oh, there it is. Gone from soda, coffee, now we got beef up in here. It's morning.
Morning beef.
Morning toast.
Well, you know.
He's evil now.
Beef on toast. A lot of beef.
Yeah, it is a lot of bees.
It's a lot of beef. Six?
Yeah, there's
like 3 beehives up there. Remind me next time to bake in cheat codes so I can
there's
just
a lot of content in this game.
Skip. For the price of admission.
I was gonna say, yeah, definitely a lot. The small price of free. Slash not free.
Oh. Small donation.
Or a small donation to your favorite morning toast. You died! 134 bucks. The highest score is him. All right. Em and we're not going anywhere. We're going to set up pinball here on an actual video pinball table. We're going to compete for highest score. He's going to...
I don't know if compete would be the right word.
Take me one down. All right. We're going to get set up for that. Hang tight. We'll be back soon.